Hi, so we're going to be looking at the New Beginnings Ultra Thin Bamboo Nursing Pads. So these ones are supposed to be made from bamboo, so a bit better on the environment and also better on your skin. They're also supposed to be super absorbent and thinner. So they're supposed to be the world's thinnest breast pad or nursing pad. So when you're breastfeeding or you've had a baby, even if you choose not to breastfeed, you may go through a whole lot of breast pads. Like, I don't know too many people that don't go through a lot of nursing pads. And when you do, unless you're using reusables, you will find over time that some are better than others. That's just the value of everything these days. So I actually did a test. So I spent a day where I'd alternate from a Rite Aid to a New Beginnings on each breast. So I'd like this way, and then when I switch it out to see which felt better, which, lasted better, that kind of thing. So they're both about as absorbent as each other, but I find the Rite Aid actually gets a bit bunchy when you've been wearing it for a while. It kind of bunches up a little. The New Beginnings didn't have that. It was a bit nicer. It just kind of stayed there. For me, there is definitely a size difference. Like, they're definitely different in size. The Rite Aid you could definitely see wearing my breastfeeding bra. This one you couldn't really see, which is quite nice. Both got these little handy pull thingies, so that's always handy. For me, like, the look is slightly different. Like, these ones have this little ruching on the side. I don't find that it does anything different. Like, if anything, it makes it kind of stick out more and get this firm crease in the pad even when you've got it on. Whereas these ones, they kind of smooth out. Like, you put it on, smooths out. So I think that's a bit handier. They both stick about the same. Like, really, they've only both got two sticky sections. Like, there's no sticky in the middle of this one. It's just how they just use one piece. These ones use two. Keep it covered. For me, I preferred the bamboo ones. They were actually quite nice on my breasts, especially if, like, Charlie had been feeding a lot and my nipples were a bit sore or raw. They were nice to feel. These ones, sometimes they'd get that kind of, like, they're a bit rougher. So they'd be rougher on it. Since they absorb the same, I did find that at night time these ones weren't as good, which I think is more of, they tend to move around a little more, or just when I'm half asleep feeding at night, I don't, move them out properly and they tend to then bunch. But the same would happen with these ones. So it doesn't overly change too much. It's really just your personal preference. But for me, I'd rather use something softer on my skin, especially when you're going to be feeding constantly. So I would rate the New Beginnings fairly high. I would say out of 10, these would be an 8. These ones would be a 7. So there's not much difference, but definitely worth investing in decent nursing pads. Thank you.